Italy could be the next major economy to leave the European Union due to their frustrations with the bloc, according to an expert. Bruges Group director Robert Olds and social and political commentator Dr. Niall McRae argued the EU could still face problems post-Brexit. During an interview with Express.co.uk, the pair argued Italy may be the country that follows the footsteps of Britain and opts out of the EU. The political co-authors of book, Moralitas, argued the EU was struggling to satisfy its remaining members, most notably on its handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Dr. McRae said, "I think a country that is particularly likely to start moving towards the exit door is Italy. You may have seen that there has been quite a revolt against the latest lockdown restrictions in Italy, with businesses opening across the country. Even the police, in some cases, taking off their helmets to join protesters. I think we are going to see some very interesting times." Italy adopted a three-way system of restrictions shortly before Christmas and has since been changing up measures on a regional basis depending on the latest coronavirus infection rate data. Rome restaurateur Max Vietri kept his pizza restaurant open despite the anti-COVID measures currently in place in Rome. Speaking to Euronews, Mr. Vietri said, "If this civil disobedience, because that's what it is, it's civil disobedience, is successful, I would like to stay open. You must have clear rules. This is a government that changes the rules every week. That is absurd." Mr. Olds also noted that the EU continued to be threatened by countries' desire to have more control, and issues, like that of Italy, would not easily subside. He claimed that unless the EU went through significant changes, more countries could push to leave following Brexit. He said, "As soon as there is a process in the European Union saying we want some powers back, that will create a tidal wave of reform. Ultimately, Brexit will lead to the breakup of the European Union. In the first instance, the EU will hope they can double down and they can pressure member states. However, Britain has shown it can actually get a trade deal with the EU and thrive outside of Brussels' orbit. We will see countries realize they are better off outside of the EU, just like Britain is."